What's up, crypto fams? How's everybody doing? This is A5 Crypto.
Crypto Addict here. How you guys doing?
Welcome to our first episode in the WAGMI. We all gonna make it.
First
Episode
ever
one.
episode.
Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of break down the markets. Let's talk about the coin market cap here at the website and talk about the first top 10. You can see that Bitcoin and a bunch of the top 10s are kind of correcting a little bit here. You know, Bitcoin dropped back down to 60K earlier, and now it's kind of like bouncing a little bit over 60. Ethereum still holding it up well, around all-time high. Solana is just been such a beast.
Binance
here.
actually taking a little, making a little
Binance
move here.
actually making a little move here, up 6% in the 24-hour period. And looks like Shiba's out of the top 10, thankfully. Woo. But it looks like it had nice little 30%, close to 30% bounce. But yeah, I mean, it looks like good times ahead in my opinion. So don't get scared of these corrections. I think they're normal, right?
Yeah,
part of the game.
It's healthy.
Yeah, healthy to shake out shake out the weak hands, and only time for the diamond hands to prosper. All right, let's go and move on to some news. We got any news today?
Yeah, we got a lot of things been going on this week here. And NFTs always been a big thing.
Yes.
We got EA and Ubisoft actually getting into this market here, making some claims.
Big news.
And Nike trying to trademark some digital assets now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trying
Nike,
to get involved here into the whole metaverse.
Yeah, I don't know if you read recently. Nike they released some kind of license or patent to where like no one could use their logo in the metaverse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you read about that, but basically, yeah, they're serious about it, and they're coming into this space. So, I mean,
it's a real thing, man.
It's only a matter of time till like other huge brand names, Pokemon, come into the space. You know what I mean? So, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like, it's just everyone's waiting to get in. So, I mean, now's the time, in my opinion, to get in now before the herd comes.
Yeah, talking about now. One of the big coins we're both high on is the OMI token here.
Oh yeah, for sure. OMI.
And
you know what's funny? Like people on Twitter, I use Twitter a lot to just kind of get my information and just kind of gauge of like how the crypto folks are, what are they talking about. But OMI is, I don't really hear it from the big accounts, and
yeah, it's a low key still.
Yeah, and then you Crypto Addict were actually the one that put me on OMI, and I was kind of skeptical about it. But I did my research, and then talking to you, discussing like the tokenomics about it, and I mean, I think we should go over that today, for our viewers.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking about? I mean, you've done some research on OMI recently.
I mean, at first,
making a nice climb here.
We're both big on VV. We love the VV verse and like how much licensure they have, and like they just have so many. Yeah, they have so many connections and partnerships. It's crazy, right? Like, you're talking about like Marvel. You're talking about Disney now.
Yeah, they got WB. They got, man. There's a whole umbrella of like companies that are just under them.
Yeah.
Like they own all the big premium brands. I mean, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. And ESPN, man, like you're gonna bring in the sports fanatics, collectors into the space. That's huge, man. That's huge.
Yeah.
And we know that OMI is basically what goes hand in hand with VV, right?
Yeah. Ecomi is, the company behind OMI, and VV is their app. So how a lot of people look at it is OMI is like the gas, it fuels the car, and VV is the car.
Yeah, so I mean, just reading the white paper and like seeing how it's going to be utilized very soon, because right now you said that they're on Go chain, is that correct?
Yeah.
So how are they going to transition over to the Ethereum and layer 2? Because You know,
Yeah.
we know gas prices are stupid, and it's kind of deterring people to really get into this space because of you're paying more gas to pay than the actual NFT, you know, which is
Yeah,
kind of
gas
ridiculous.
gas sucks, man. So a big thing, a big change here, if you guys haven't heard of in the NFT space, is Immutable X, and that's where VV's moving to. That's going to be the platform they're going to. They're making a change to the Ethereum platform, and
Yeah,
Immutable
and
is going
it's
to be the
like
place.
layer two, right? Literally the
Yeah,
only layer two right now that's gas free and super fast, scalable, and like you could literally buy your NFTs without paying uh like an arm and a leg for gas, right?
yeah.
To process the transactions.
You're
But
paying a fee, pretty much when you deposit your Ethereum onto the marketplace, but it's like a $6. Most I've seen is like $15-$20. So it's nothing compared to like a gas fee you're paying when you're trying to mint on mint day. You know, these gas wars are extreme when you're paying like hundreds or even thousands of dollars.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It's just crazy. Like it's just kind of annoying. ETH, but I'm sure they're gonna fix it, right? I mean, it's just the good thing is that when you see the gas fees are high, it at least you know that people are actually using the the, the network itself. So
Oh
that's a
yeah.
good sign. Even though right now it's kind of like ridiculous, but at least you know people are actually using the Ethereum network
Yeah,
um,
for sure.
to do things. Yeah.
So with this Omi,
Uh,
man, what are you thinking here? Like, we're getting close to the end
I
of the
mean,
year, man. What's your targets for Omi right now?
I mean, I'm gonna say easily 5 cents to 10 cents, which is crazy, right? That's like easily what
That's a big range, 5 to 10
I
cents.
know. I mean, 10. Let's just say 10 cents.
10 cents.
Ultimately, my targets are way higher, knowing how the potential and knowing VV and all that stuff. I won't say it, right? Because I don't want to like, I don't want to like try to overhype it. But let's just some realistic targets. For sure, 1 cent within the next couple of weeks or so, or even the next month.
Yeah, Disney's coming out soon, and that's gonna bring in
Yeah.
a lot of people right there. I think that's gonna drive the price up right away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then 10 cents easily, man. Like I think the more people that they use, and once they transition over, like you said, transition over to the Immutable X platform, making it easier to buy and sell and all that and transact. Um, yeah, I see this easily, like you mentioned, could be a top 10, right? Like,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
I think there's no way Omi's not gonna eventually get in the top 10. I
anytime
think
soon.
yeah, I
Yeah, yeah,
think
yeah,
even by early next year, we may be seeing ourselves in the top 20 already.
for sure.
It
But the
when has
the
so much
only way,
potential.
yeah, like the only way for it to really be a top 10 is it needs to be on like centralized exchanges, right? Like for retail investors or easily access to buy the token. For now, it's on what Bitforex, and
Yeah,
we have a video.
Bitforex.
Yeah, and we have a video um, that we made on how to buy it. So that's why you need to get the OMI token
So when you
early
get in
on.
early, yeah, it's not a friendly
Yeah,
process. It's a lot of stuff, but I mean, if it
it's
was
doable.
easy, yeah, if it was easy, then everybody be doing it, and
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
price
yeah,
would be
yeah.
too high already. So get it while it's low. Sign up for it in
Yeah.
Bitforex. We can include a link in the description again for Bitforex and a link to the video of as far as like how to purchase that.
Yeah, yeah. Now is we know that the supply is what's the supply for the OMI token?
Let's check it out right now. So we're sitting at a supply. Well, total supply is 750 bill, but that's not actually like what's in
Mm-hmm.
circulation.
Yeah, yeah,
Circulation, it says right here they got 166 bill, so that's a lot. Um,
yeah, yeah, for sure. And which is probably why the price is on the lower end at this
mhm.
moment.
Yeah, I
Um,
believe on their white paper they only had a few in the public sale here. Let me see if I can the white paper pull it up.
mhm.
Yeah, it's like towards the bottom. Here we go. So the public, they only had about 150 bill
Yeah,
to the public and private sales. So
20%. Yeah, 20% of the total supply. In-app purchases, 40%. So the team and board members have 20%. What else?
and the crazy part about it, so like right now we're looking at this token, and what a lot of people are forgetting about is that this supply is going to go down because they're burning tokens every day. The total
So
supply
how,
is going down.
yeah, how's it? I mean, once it's used to buy or transact whatever, then it's gonna be burned for forever or what?
Yeah, so the lower the price, the more it's actually going to burn, because let's say someone's buying something that costs $1, so that's one gem, that's $1.
Yeah.
So to equal $1, you got to calculate how much OMI based off of this price, how much OMI that's going to be to actually burn it. So just for easy numbers here, let's say this was 0.001. That would be about 100, right? Sorry, 1,000. 1,000 OMI tokens that you'd have to burn in order to, you know, exchange that one gem. So that one gem that you're buying,
Yeah, because one gem is actually $1.
One gem is $1. Yeah, so
yeah.
it's 1,000. It's 1,000 OMI for $1, so you're technically burning 1,000 OMI.
1,000 OMI. Yeah.
And while it's low, you're just gonna be burning a big supply of the OMI tokens. And over time, what's gonna happen is the price is gonna go up. So let's say it ends up being 1 cent. So now for every dollar you're spending, you're only burning about 100 OMI, but the supply is lower. So it's going to constantly be burning, and the supply is constantly going to get lower and lower, and the price is going to consistently go up.
Right. And it's going to, incentivize or encourage people to really hold that OMI token, because it's basically going to be used to power the network, right? Or
it's going to be scarce, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Over time, like they have a reserve wallet. It's about 300 bill that they have in the reserve, and they have to refill it once it gets used up, because once you're actually purchasing things, you're taking it from the reserve. Now they actually have to refill the reserve once it gets low, and how they're actually doing it is they're actually going to be buying OMI from the marketplace. So that's their buybacks. They're going to be buying from the marketplace, and the floor is just going to get swept. When they're not going to tell you when they do it, because otherwise people are going to be dumping for them to buy it. But as they do it, as they accumulate from the floor, that's going to set a higher floor every time, and just naturally over time, the supply goes down.
And demand.
They're sweeping the floor. Price is going to keep going up. Right. And we're making predictions, right? You're predicting 10 cents.
And this is all speculation, right? Like, we obviously can't see the future, but we know, we could tell the potential, right? Like, knowing the facts, and that's VV has all these licensures, and they're gonna be switching to Immutable X. It's all the connections. It's crazy.
So much FOMO that they can just throw out at us.
But you know what's funny? Like, VV's not even like marketing themselves like to like the masses, right? Like, it's just, I had to find out about VV through my other friend, and he was just like, hey, you could buy like comic books, and then also from you, when you were talking about like collectibles, and I just like, at first I was like, oh, it's like a weird app, I haven't heard about it, but then it took me like a second go to like really explore, and like, oh wow, this is kind of crazy. It's kind of too good to be true. That someone has these licensures, and like you have NFTs and like other platforms like Ethereum or Solana, like artists that just no-name artists you don't really know that they're doing,
they're
like,
trying to make a name for themselves, but VV has the brands that already have a name for themselves.
Very iconic brands, right? Like the brands that we grew up with, which is, it's gonna be crazy. I can't imagine how much FOMO there's gonna be.
And they haven't even started. Like, it's crazy. Man. Sure. We're super bullish on this, super excited for OMI. Like, they're doing crazy things. And then now with the Disney's launching, like, Oh man, price is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, and we can pull up the let's do some technical stuff, technical analysis on the OMI token,
Okay.
because I looked at it, and that's where I kind of was viewing it. It's like, oh wow, this looks like it's kind of corrected a little bit, and it's kind of ranging back up into near all-time highs. Let's see, can you go like from a higher time frame, maybe like a week?
Just doing this right off coin
Yeah.
market.
So see, we can see it kind of dip way below 0.004 or
This
0.02.
was early on. The
Yeah,
OGs know about this phase because man, the app was terrible here. They just
yeah,
weren't ready for that.
for that kind of demand.
Yeah, too many people dove in. The app was laggy, it wasn't working. There was no marketplace. Like
Yeah,
they just weren't ready for it, and I think that's why they're holding back on a lot of FOMO news. Is because they know they're not ready for it. I mean, David, he talks about it all the time in
yeah,
his AMAs. Like they
yeah.
they
So
know
you
they have a lot of improvement to do.
so you can see back in June where like it kind of rounded up a little bit, created like a little floor, and then back in August we're creating like a little rounded bottom, and that's usually that's my kind of sweet spot of like buying. If I would have known, I would just, poof, I would put some I would put some heavy money into it, but luckily I got in around point zero 0.06 um 0.006 when you told me, when we talked about it back in early I mean late October-ish. So I'm still early on, and it looks like we're kind of making our move back up, creating another higher low here on the weekly time frame. And I
Yeah,
think
for sure.
we could easily tap like a penny point zero 0.01 within the next, either probably this month, man, depending how bullish news and any kind of catalyst, or even by the end of the year for sure.
Yeah, if you're looking at this chart here, man, as long as we're breaking this resistance right here,
Yeah.
it may give a little pullback here, but once we're here, man, we're taking back off up. We're gonna hit that penny mark.
Oh yeah. It's gonna tap all-time high, kind of consolidate maybe a little bit, retest potential breakouts on lower time frames. And yeah, we'll see. Just kind of play it level by level from there. But right now it's looking good, man. So that's why I bought in a little bit here
The
at zero zero
charts
006.
look good, man. The news look good.
Yeah, and it's like it's not too hyped up, like how Dogecoin is, or like Shiba.
Yeah, for
Like you don't
sure.
get you don't get that kind of that FOMO vibe from Omi here. It's
Hmm.
like not many people are talking about it. Um, so yeah, I mean, I think right now is the time to like get in before the herd, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
it's still
that,
early. You can still
yeah,
definitely get in now.
that's why I'm getting in. Yeah, for sure. Um, So yeah, looking forward to all that. And Vivi just released some big news today, right? Like about Disney Golden releases or something
They
like that.
got, yeah, their first one here. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up the article for you guys. We got the Disney, the first ones they're releasing here.
And I saw the tweet, yeah, because I'm following them on Twitter. Vivi, um, the Golden Moments.
Golden Moments, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna drop Sunday at around 12 p.m. Pacific time,
Pull
3
the
p.m.
medium
Eastern
article here.
time. Yeah.
We got these
Big,
Disney,
big, big. Yeah.
and it's the Simpsons. I wasn't expecting the Simpsons to be
Simpsons,
their
man.
first
Hey, man.
one.
I grew up watching The Simpsons. It was like an all-time favorite cartoon. Coming home after school, took you a little nap, did your homework, whatever, and around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. Pop up Simpsons, right? So
Yeah, man,
huge,
I like this.
huge.
I'm for sure gonna try to cop these, but
Oh yeah. So
I
60
wasn't
bucks,
expecting
man.
Simpsons. That was a surprise, man. But hey, I'm down with it.
And I noticed that anything gold, man, like anything gold that's on Vivi has nearly like skyrocketed, right? Like their
Hmm.
prices have been way above the floor. You at least got like five or 10x
Yeah,
on the gold. Like was it the Golden Dragon Girl or something like that?
yeah.
The girl, the
The
dragon
Dragon
or something like
Girl.
that. The
Yep.
Dragon Girl, yeah. Wow, yeah. I mean, anything gold, like this is gonna be a big drop for sure. Um,
Yeah, anything gold. And the thing about Disney is all of theirs is gonna be gold.
yeah,
This is their
for
golden
sure.
moment. So if you guys can, if you guys are able to get any of these drops that are coming out,
Yeah, yeah.
these are keepers right here.
Yep.
So yeah, and it looks like the common is the one with Bart and Homer here.
I mean, even if it's a comment, it's a first appearance,
Yeah,
you know?
first
First appearance.
first appearance. They're still only
Yeah.
12K, so it's not like it's gonna be oversaturated.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you gotta get it, man. Like
Yeah,
it's gold. It's Disney's first NFT release. Um, I think it's gonna be huge, man.
this
It's gonna
is
be
nice right
crazy.
here too with the skateboard.
Skateboard. That's pretty dope. I like that.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rare. So they're releasing a common and a rare. So that's interesting.
Man, I don't even think that common is the common, man. It's gotta be a that's at least like a rare plus, man.
And they added utility to this. Right here, whoever actually purchases it, that you get 3 months of the Disney Plus courtesy of VV.
Oh, there you
So
go.
you got some utility
Has
along
some
with this
utility.
already.
I wonder how that's gonna work though. If you sell it, you know, like, do you lose the
I think
subscription
it's
or?
for it says for the first purchases. So if you sell it, the person that gets it after you is not going to get the subs.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so this is going to be the first one. But that's good to hear. They're applying the utility to it.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
lot of good news.
And some other big news that we came across was Inc. magazine, right? Like,
Oh yeah,
uh, you know, one of the most well-known entrepreneurs, Gary V. Um,
yeah,
it looks like he tweeted something about Immutable X
yeah.
the other
He's on
day.
Immutable platform. He has the TikTok moments. So his
Hmm.
TikTok moments are on Immutable now. He just tweeted about the being on Immutable X platform. What's layer two, which is big news. And shout out to Taps for bringing up the article about the Inc. magazine and
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Alcon being on the first page there.
Alcon, bro.
So
Hey, man. Not many people know, but Alcon is the OG, man. He's the guy that brought everything over, right? Like,
yeah,
I was just hearing his story. You know, reading it, and as well as like Taps was talking about in his stream, how like Alcon was like, you know, not many people know this, but he brought over a lot of like license over from Japan, you know, and I'm a big Japan fan on like
Pokemon
anime.
fans,
Yeah,
man.
Pokemon. Yeah, for sure. Pokemon, bro. Like growing up, oh man, very nostalgic to think about it. But if we think about it, man, like Gary V, Immutable X, VV, Omi, Alcon, Disney, and,
It's gonna blow up, man.
right?
I can't wait.
I don't want to
They're
say,
close
but
to immutable, but like man, once they hit
I mean,
immutable, you got the Ethereum money. You got it's getting crazy,
uh-huh.
man. I'm excited for VV.
Yeah,
I got my
yeah,
Omi. I bought my Omi. I've been holding it. I'm ready for it to like to shoot
yeah. I
up.
got I got my Omi bag too, man. And if it dips, I'll probably add a little bit more. But
If it's gonna keep dipping, I may throw a little more in it. But yeah, I'm
yeah,
happy
yeah,
with
yeah.
what I got. I'm ready for
For
it to
sure, for
go.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Looking forward. It's gonna be a for sure long term hold, you know,
Yeah.
and because they're slowly like incorporating, they're just really making sure they're doing this right. Like Vivi, they're making sure they're doing this the right way, or just kind of slowly bringing people in. Because right now, I think there's only like 500K users on the app or so,
Um, when they were doing like
right?
the Ultraman launch, there was like David Yi said there was like about at the time about 50 to 60K people actually trying to get the drop. And
Yeah,
you know a lot of people are talking about bots and stuff, but I mean your odds there. I mean you're competing for something with a quantity of like it's like 20,000 or whatever, and you have like over 60,000 people competing for the same drop.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're not gonna get every drop. That's just how it is.
yeah. Mm. Yeah, I mean, hopefully bots don't figure out how to or
I
the
mean, I
good
think
free,
they've been doing
man.
a good job with it actually. Like every time I'm like trying to get a drop, I realize something changed. Like I used to like spam the like call it the line gate strategy where they line up the buy button with the OK button and you're just spamming it. Like I realized doing that now, like I don't get the pop up to reserve my order anymore. I have to like time my tabs now. So they've changed it up a lot.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a hit or miss, right? Like I'll get a couple drops a week, and then there'll be like another day or so where I don't get the drops, you know, and
Yeah.
like it's a hit and miss, you know, and that's the game. Like you can't always win them all, but you know, if you like something so much, you know, you're just gonna have to buy it on secondary markets or wait for the price to
Yeah.
dip.
Man, I'm buying all these off the secondary.
Yeah, because I'm a Simpsons fan for sure. So I'm gonna try to cop these as well.
For sure, for sure. Man, yeah, good exciting
Yeah.
news, man. There's a lot of
Yeah.
big things here, man. We're for sure gonna talk about VV a lot on like
Oh
our
yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
and stuff because man, there's just so much. I mean, they're dropping news every day. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy.
No
Like,
mainstream marketing, and you're just low key dropping like, hey, we
right.
got
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
on board, and it's like what? Like that's a big
Yeah.
deal.
I know. And it's like you'll see it in the news too, but like you don't see it on like I don't know. It's crazy. It's like it's there, but then it's like people aren't like really registering it in
Yeah,
yet or
it's not
so.
even like
Right?
USPS too. Like where they come up with this?
Uh,
Like it's crazy.
yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, that's for sure is gonna be big for like stamp collectors, right? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a whole new area of
it's a
like
whole new market.
collecting.
Yeah, yeah. Because I
I'm not
never,
a stamp collector. I don't.
me neither. Like, I never grasped the idea of like stamps. You know, why, how does that have value? But some people see value, you know, and it's that subjective value theory where like if someone sees something value in a particular whatever item, it's gonna be valuable and they're willing to pay whatever money. And I'm sure there's a small population that really collects stamps, and I don't know if they know about NFT stamps partnered with USPS, huge with the government. Um, that's big, man.
That's crazy.
So
That's how you know VV's legit, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
There's no.
NFTs, man, big. NFTs are revolutionizing like everything. It's like the biggest thing,
Yeah, for sure.
in my opinion. So, um, so yeah. Also, I mean, yesterday we released a video, right? Like,
Yeah,
we're giving away a free VV NFT.
free VV
Y'all should
NFT.
check it
Yep.
out. Yep. So which
Yeah,
one are we giving again?
we're excited to release these content, share our passions with the community. Um, yeah, we need you guys' help as well, man. Help us, subscribe to us, like our videos.
Yep.
Yeah, the NFT
Help
is gonna
us.
be
Yeah.
the Steve Rogers.
Steve Rogers first minted, first appeared, one of the Mighty's collection. Yeah, we're giving it away. We're giving it away, so we just want to give back. And yeah, all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to our channel, of course, and leave a comment. Just kind of give us some feedback, give us some ideas on other content you guys would like to hear,
Yep.
and we'll try to push that out for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. We want to
Yeah.
inform the community, educate them as much as we can as far as what we're capable of. I mean, we're not financial advisors. We should have threw that disclaimer in a long
Yes,
time
let's
ago.
make that clear. Yeah, yeah.
We're not financial
financial
advisors. Not financial advice.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Don't risk more than what you can lose. You know, been there. So yeah, I mean, just trying to educate you guys on like the potential in this crypto space and this stuff is cool. You know, like it's crazy. So so yeah, we're looking forward to just what's to come in this Q4. But anyways, is there anything else we need to hit on before we kind of sign off?
No, I think we're good with this episode, man. We gotta save some. We gotta save some content for later episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have some
All
stuff
right.
coming up. Let us know what you guys want to hear. We got some stuff planned. So yeah,
Yep.
we'll have some stuff out for you guys.
Yep. And once again, I'm A5 Crypto. You know, the links will be in the description. Give us a follow, subscribe, like, and
Yep, my Twitter is down there as well. Crypto Addict. Been doing this for a long time, guys. Give us all a follow here.
yep. And don't forget that we all gonna make it.
We all gonna make it, guys. Let's go.
All right.